Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ben Fisk for the Darkfall Protocol, and I'd like to welcome me back to my channel. Now, today's title is not clickbait. We're going to be heading out into the wilderness of Colorado to see what wild animals we can find, and more importantly, photograph. We're running off of old-school N64 Pokémon Snap rules today, ladies and gentlemen, and while we could discuss the finer intricacies of today's plans, why would I sit around telling you about them when we can get out there and I can show you? This, ladies and gentlemen, is SnapQuest. Now today we're going to be going out and looking for wild animals. Now as I said, I'm going to be taking inspiration from the game Pokémon Snap. I'm going to have to find at least 5 submissions that I'm able to send to you guys, and it's going to be up to you to determine whether or not these 5 pictures, or more if I get lucky, are enough to move me out of the tutorial level. So I've obviously been doing a little bit of scouting for this, and there's a heron that lives around here that I'm hoping to find. Basically any bird I'm kind of following in the episode 1 of the Pokemon series, in that, if you see a legendary bird, you get double points and it's a sign of a good adventure to come. So if we get any of those today, I think that there's a modifier for that as well. So there's usually squirrels over by this tree, and today is no exception. You always get a squirrel when you're coming out to do some recon, so it's kind of a good baseline. Nothing crazy, but we're off to the races. There's 1 out of 5 right there. As suggested by my co-producer and camera lady, we are going to head over to the lake. There's a good opportunity for us to find some waterfowl over there. Again, it's where the heron hangs out most often. And it'd be cool if we could catch ourselves a Farfetch today. We are also keeping the angle this direction to preserve the illusion that I'm in nature, as opposed to this direction where you can see a bunch of Pee-wee soccer games going. Watch out for ROUSs.
What are the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size. Self-defense.
You're not taking that in our house.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll take this one in our house.
Nope. You can take the other one.
Nope, new step. Heron's here. This is probably one of the rarer animals that we're going to be able to find today, so we got to get some good shots. It's not a turtle, it's the end of a log. No squirrel. I'm a bad Pokemon trainer. I'd be bringing Professor Robocop.
Yes, there is a turtle.
Oh my god, it's next to the bottom of the log. I'm an even worse Pokemon trainer. So obviously the lake was a smashing success, and technically we have already fulfilled one of our goals. We have hit 5 different creatures that we can do submissions for. That being said, I don't want to settle for the bare minimum. I want to impress y'all and Professor Oak as much as I possibly can.
Wonderful!
So we're heading to a little swamp area that's about half a mile from here. Possibility to see some deer, maybe some frogs, who knows? It's kind of a good little watering hole area. It's always just kind of luck of the draw, and we're about to see what we're going to be dealt today. Never do this anywhere else.
And where are you today?
I don't know, that feels like a trick question.
I'm just gonna keep filming you.
I would. I mean, every now and then I'd say something worth remembering.
Sure.
There's a lot of cool oh, there's a bike.
I feel like I'm stalking you.
Don't stop. So, it's the catchphrase of this episode. Can you guys tell I'm from the Midwest? As I'm sure many of you are familiar with underpass tunnels such as these, there's kind of a catch-22 in this. I'm sure that I could get pictures of spiders in this tunnel. I don't necessarily know if I want to go into this tunnel and prove that I'm surrounded by spiders, though. I guess we will see if artistic integrity wins out in the end.
It's like Indiana Jones.
Yeah. I am every bit as heroic and masculine as Harrison Ford.
Especially when you do that.
Especially when I'm doing that noise, right? All right. Editor me could find out if there were spiders in any of those pictures. We're not going to stop long enough to examine them.
coming to get you.
They're after me, Lucky Charms. There's one final residential lake that we're gonna go up here to hit. Already seen the heron, not really sure what we're looking for up there, but we're already here, we might as well see what we can find. We're looking for the dirt.
The dirt or the goose?
Or the goose. We haven't seen a goose yet, that's true.
There's usually a lot of geese by the pond.
I saw something. It was not a deer, it was a log. Soundbite from the game when you submit a picture that's not quite good enough.
You were close.
I need to come up with a cool name for all this stuff so I know what I can reference, because I like this place, but the water's just too thick to be able to see. The opaque lake. Nailed it. Trademark. Disturbing the duck.
Get it together,
I know,
Ben.
seriously, dude. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point we have at least 7 individual species which we can submit for approval today. We're definitely going to keep looking for any animals. We're going to hit most of the locations we've already seen in case somebody's shown up. But now we are going to begin our return, and that is all. I like that they went through the effort of chicken wrapping half of it, and then the squirrels were just like, yeah, we'll just go there. Don't look at me.
It's because you made that noise.
I have a commoner's accent, I know. Take the pic, thank you. Pissing the spiders off. Okay, there's gotta be some here somewhere. One of those. Uh-oh, got smudges on my lens. Hope they haven't been there for very long. I didn't even think, it's my first video back in Colorado, so I think that deserves a little bit of a celebration. If you don't know why that would be worthy of celebration, clearly you've never lived in California.
Tell that joke again?
Nope.
The shoe.
The shoe. Woohoo. Not many people know this. Shoes actually mate for life. All right, I believe that concludes our first successful outing. Now it's back to base to figure out exactly what we've got. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the selection process. We've got many fantastic photos of many interesting creatures, but I can only submit one per species. I'm going to go through the gallery of options before deciding on the one that I'm going to submit. And at the end, we will have a little slideshow of all of the things which I think prove I deserve to move from beyond the tutorial. Let's see exactly how good my snaps were. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are my submissions from the first iteration of SnapQuest, or Pokemon Snap in real life. I'm pretty confident that at least one of them proves that I have enough skill to move into the real challenge. That being said, it's now in the hands of the community to make that decision for me. You know, I'll just kind of go off the group consensus. That being said, I think this is just the start of what I hope to be a long and interesting series documenting the wilderness right outside my door. Either way, I am exceedingly happy to finally be back. I don't know exactly what the upload schedule is going to be, but I hope it's going to be at least somewhat consistent. More than anything, thank you all for sticking by me. I know it's been 2 years, and I only lost a couple subscribers in that time. I hope to make it worth your effort for sticking around. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Ben Fisk for the Darkfall Protocol, signing off.
Ow.
Yep.
Perfect in every way, never seen any space. Nothing but a second, like a DNA.